Greetings. I'd like to first greet members of the Board of Trustees, our MCC Foundation Board, faculty, staff, and administrators, family and friends, and of course, I can't forget the reason that we're here, our class of 2020 Metropolitan Community College graduates. Let's give it up. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I am Dr. Kimberly Beatty, and I am the Chancellor of Metropolitan Community College, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the virtual commencement. A virtual celebration is not what any of us envisioned, but MCC is extremely proud of your achievements, particularly in light of the challenges wrought by our current health crisis. Students, family, and friends, thank you for joining us today and to celebrate our graduates and honor the hard work brought by each one of you in accomplishing this important milestone. Before I continue, I want to thank a couple of groups that have made this college and your achievements special. First, our governance leaders. We have the President of the Faculty Senate, Ms. Pat McCowan, President of our District Staff Council, Ms. Christy Edmondson, and the President of our Administrator Association, Ms. Monica Johnson. These leaders ensure that the decisions that support students happens. And then there's our Executive Cabinet. This is the group that provides the strategic leadership for the college. Dr. John Chawana, Vice Chancellor of Institutional Effectiveness Research and Technology, Dr. Don Kershell, Vice Chancellor of Financial Administrative Services and Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Karen Darty, Vice Chancellor of Instruction and Chief Academic Officer, and Ms. Sandra Garcia, Chief Legal Officer, Dr. Tyon Lee, President of MCC Penn Valley and MCC Maplewoods, Dr. Thomas Meyer, President of MCC Blue River and MCC Business and Technology, and Dr. Catherine Swanson, Vice Chancellor of Student Success and Engagement. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank our Board of Trustees. Our Board Chair, Trent Skaggs, who you hear from today, President of Subdistrict 1, Cindy Adams, Subdistrict 2, Barbara Washington, Subdistrict 3, Holmes Osborne, Subdistrict 4, Ellen Martin, Subdistrict 5, and Michael Brown, who also serves as Vice President of the Board, Subdistrict 6. Metropolitan Community College is a large, complex system, and the leadership, guidance, and steadfast focus by the Executive Cabinet, governance leaders, Board of Trustees, and Foundation Board on the health, safety, and well-being of MCC students and employees has been invaluable in the past 2 months. While we know the impact of COVID has been great, tonight's ceremony brings together all of our Metropolitan Community College graduates who have completed their studies online at one of our 6 campuses, MCC Blue River, MCC Business and Technology, the Longview campus, Maplewoods, Penn Valley, and MCC Online. Well, if you know me, you know that I like data. So here are a few things that the numbers tell us about the class 2020. This class is made up of more than 2,300 candidates for graduation, who collectively have earned more than 2,700 MCC associate degrees and certificates. 61% of tonight's graduating class are female. Nearly 45% of the class are between the ages of 21 and 29. 1/3 of the members of this graduating class are 20 and younger, and 22% of the class are 30 or older. And reminding us that it's never too late to pursue your dreams, the class 2020 includes 4 students who are in their 60s. Let's give all of our graduates and pause for a moment to give yourselves a big hand. That's a huge accomplishment. Tonight, We will be conferring more than 1,300 Associate in Arts degrees. More than 500 students will be receiving an Associate's in Applied Science. Many in this graduating class have been distinguishing themselves academically. 17% of this class is graduating with honors, meaning they have earned a GPA of 3.5 and 3.8. Amazing. 5% of tonight's graduates qualified for high honors, meaning they earned a GPA between 3.9 and 4.0. Let me tell you that that is a high bar to reach. That means that we've had a total of 23% in the honors category of this entire class. That's an amazing achievement. Another group that I would like to recognize is our student military veterans. More than 100 are graduating tonight. MCC thanks you and those who are joining us in the audience tonight for your service to our country. Thank you. It took me a couple of days to think about what my comments would be for you tonight in this very unique situation of a virtual commencement. Needless to say, everything is different. People talk about this new normal, but some days it feels like absolutely nothing is normal. As many commencement speakers before me have reminded many thousands of graduates before you, the word commencement means beginning. But what I ask you is it becoming? One of my favorite books written by Michelle Obama is called Becoming. And so I ask you, what are you becoming? Are you becoming a leader? Are you going to be the leader of this class? Are you going to be a leader in the community? Are you going to be a leader in your next job? Are you going to be a political leader? Are you going to be an innovator? Are you going to come up with the next new technology or the new process that's going to change the world? Many of us are becoming many different things. I remember when I graduated, I never thought I would become chancellor. But I did know that I would become an educator. In fact, I went to college and I had planned to go to law school. Never changed my major, always majored in English because they told me English will give you the preparation for law school. But I went to take the LSAT and didn't do so well. Luckily, I had mentors that helped me to see that I still could become something. I remember Dr. Stansberry. He was the director of the honors program at Morgan State University where I graduated. He told me, Kim, you don't have to pass that LSAT test. You can come here and go to graduate school. I was determined not to go back to school. I was frustrated. But it ended up that Dr. Ruth T. Sheffy, an English professor at the Morgan State English department, saw my name on the list, selected me to be her graduate assistant, and I ended up with a free education to go to graduate school. Little did I know that would propel me on a pathway to come and become your chancellor. So when you think about it, think about what you're becoming. Another thing that I saw recently this week that made me think about my comments tonight was Robin Roberts' comment. Robin Roberts says, make your mess your message. What have you done that you can pay forward? I've just recently shared a story with you that is a story of what some might consider failure. But I made that mess a success, but I'm also making that mess my message to you. That no matter what you have in front of you, that you can overcome it. And as you think about what you have accomplished, and maybe not so well, make your mess your message. The last thing that I want to share with you that kind of riveted me today is something that our in-service team came up with when we planned our festivities for the year. The theme was live, work, and serve. As you think about post-graduation, what you're going to do, first you need to live. Live your life freely, because as we know, especially now, tomorrow may not ever be promised. But live your life joyfully. Take advantage of the opportunities in front of you. Work. Hard work pays off. Work hard toward your goals. Work hard with your family to maintain the family values that you have. And also serve. Continue to serve your community, serve MCC, serve in any way that you can, because service is important. And it's important for you to celebrate. Celebrate the accomplishment that you've made today. Celebrate all things that come ahead of you. I want to leave you with some phrases. Become an innovator and not an imitator. Be ahead of the pack and not behind. Be an asset, not a liability. Don't depend on others. Be a contributor to what you're working toward. Be a creator, not a destroyer. Build people and things up. Don't tear them down. And be a helper, not an adversary. Relationships are built on connections, and it's important that you help people and not distance them. Any employer will tell you, these are the qualities of an ideal employee. Class of 2020, you embody these characteristics. You can do it. I have never felt more proud of a graduating class than I am of 2020, and that may come back to bite me later. But you all have overcome surmountable challenges and changes during a semester. It's with every confidence that I wish you well and say goodbye for now, just for now, to Metropolitan Community College and embark on the next leg of your journey. As we reflect today on where you have been, I am certain you have many successes ahead of you and will make us MCC proud. I'm thrilled to welcome you to the MCC alumni. Remember that phrase, serve. And soon you will receive information from the MCC Foundation about what you need to do to stay in touch. Graduation is my favorite day of the year. I'm not able to look at each one of you in the eye. Take your hand in mine, and I would love to congratulate you in person. So in absence of that, I want to ask you a favor. What I ask is that you continue to take care of each other. Remember the wolf pack. Don't forget about those new bonds and friendships that you forged during this semester and through your time at MCC. Please don't leave those behind. Keep checking in, keep encouraging, keep embracing the struggle, and keep sharing with others what you find out works. Graduates, congratulations on your achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the 2020 graduating class of Metropolitan Community College.